Hello and very welcome everyone to this particular session of the current affairs. And today we are going to learn the current affairs for 18th of September. So let's start our session and let's see that what are the things we need to discuss in this particular session. Before we start, these are the topics for today. So I have some international news, some national news, state news, banking and finance, sport news, and at last we will summarize that what are the things we have discussed. Before we start, the images used in our slide deck are for educational purpose only. We respect the intellectual property rights of the original creators and owners of these images. If you are the owner of any of the images used in this deck and have any concerns or issues, please contact us at sathi@iitk.ac.in and we shall remove the images. Okay, so first news that we have today, ICC introduces equal prize money for men's and women's cricket World Cup. So I hope you remember that some times ago, the women cricket team of India was also given the equivalent salary to the men's cricket team of India by the BCCI. So now ICC has also introduced this particular thing as a kind of equity between man and woman. That ICC International Cricket Council has announced equal prize money for men's and women's cricket team in all World Cup events. The change will start with the 2024 Women's T20 World Cup set to take place next month in the UAE. Cricket becomes the first major team sport to offer equal prize money across genders, and this move aimed to promote gender equality in sports. So, as you know, if we go to the directive principles part in India, if we talk about India and directive principles, then in that case also there was a particular place where in DPSP directive principles it was said that equal pay for equal work for man and woman should be given. So that is a kind of a phenomena that is being used by ICC also in its tournament now, that women's will be given the same prize money as it was given to the men's cricket team during the World Cup in the Men's Cricket World Cup T20. Okay, so remember this was done by ICC to promote gender equality. Another one, Rashtrapati Nilayam to host Bharatiya Kala Mahotsav in late September. So Rashtrapati Nilayam, in collaboration with the Ministry of Department of Northeast Region and Ministry of Culture, will host the first edition of Bharatiya Kala Mahotsav. The event will take place from September 29 to 6th of October 2024. The festival aims to celebrate and promote Indian art and culture. Okay, the various cultural performances and exhibitions will be featured during the event. So when we are talking about this particular point, so this particular cultural program was inaugurated to commemorate the Northeastern Region Department and Ministry of Culture, and to promote the Kala Mahotsav, to promote the culture and to promote the talent that is coming from the northeastern part of the country. Okay, so for that purpose, this has been done. So various cultural performances and exhibitions will be featured during this event at the particular program at the Bhavan in New Delhi. Swachh Bharat mission poised to enter its next decade and SHS launched. So Swachh Bharat Abhiyan launched by the Honorable Prime Minister, Minister of India in 2014. So basically on 2nd of October 2014, the first year in which the Modi-led government came into being. So they started a mission that was known as Swachh Bharat Abhiyan or Swachh Bharat Mission. So it is the 10th anniversary of this year. So basically to commemorate the 10th anniversary, the campaign has had a transformating impact on Indian society. So to commemorate this particular day, we are particularly launching another mission along with that to particularly tell people that what they can do to have the Swachh Bharat. This year's Swachhata Hi Seva 2024 campaign embraces the theme of Swabhav Swachhata Sanskar Swachhata. So under this particular campaign, Swabhav Swachhata Sanskar Swachhata is being told in 2024 campaign, so that the people can take care of their behavior as well, and that will help them in cleaning the particular environment also. Various activities and initiatives will be undertaken to promote cleanliness and hygiene. So all these things will be done under this particular campaign, and please mark it that it is the 10th year in which the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is going on. And under this, the new particular Swachhta Hi Seva 2024 mission is being launched. Another one, center asks platform aggregators to register workers on e-Shram platform portal. So Indian government has mandated the platform aggregators onboard themselves and their gig workers onto e-Shram portal. So basically to standardize and to regularize the labor work in India, the center has started a platform aggregator to register workers on e-Shram portal. So a portal was given, e-Shram portal, and now government is asking the aggregators that they should particularly register their workers and laborers into that particular portal to provide unorganized labor with access to various social security schemes. As we know that these people, they are particularly less fortunate, less privileged, and hence got less education. And that's why it is very necessary to provide them the schemes and the securities that is being provided by the government of India. But for that purpose, they at least let to know that what are the things that they have. So particularly for that purpose, various social security schemes are being launched. The step is crucial to ensure workers access to social welfare benefits. So for this purpose, this particular scheme is being launched, this particular platform is being launched, and this will be very beneficial as the social welfare of these workers. It also aims to maintain an accurate registry of beneficiaries. Okay, so particular aim is to maintain this record because it will be highly beneficial for these people. Atishi Marlena set to be new CM of Delhi. So Atishi Marlena from the Aam Aadmi Party will be the new Chief Minister of Delhi. So recently a turmoil happened in Delhi where the earlier former Chief Minister of Delhi, that was Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who is in jail right now, Tihar jail, for the kind of scams of or allegations of scam over uh, leaker giving things in the union territory, in the national capital territory. For that purpose, he's in jail and now he has resigned. And now Atishi Marlena will take care of all the things as a chief minister. So she has become the new chief minister, and also she is the third woman chief minister of Delhi after Sushma Swaraj ji, then the Sheila Dikshit, and now Atishi Marlena. She will be the third chief minister of Delhi. She is set to replace the AAP Supremo and party chief Arvind Kejriwal. The decision was taken in a meeting of the members of the Legislative Assembly. Atishi Marlena is 43 years old and has been a prominent figure in the Aam Aadmi Party and former education minister as well. Now she has become the new chief minister of Delhi. Haryana overtakes Punjab in GDP, West Bengal's decade-long economic decline. So a working paper by the Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister, EACPM, highlights the economic performance of Indian states from 1960-61 to 2023-24. So recently we have seen the working Punjab has overtaken the Haryana has overtaken the Punjab's GDP, and after a very long time we have seen there is a decade-long economic decline in the West Bengal economy. Authored by EACPM member Sanjeev Sanyal, the paper is titled Relative Economic Performance of Indian States, comparing from 1960-61 to 2023-24. So West Bengal, which once held the third largest share of the national GDP at 10.5% in 1960s, now accounts to only 5.6% of India's GDP in 2023-24. So a very big drop for the West Bengal over the last 60 years. And now the report notes that maritime states have generally outperformed others, with the exception of West Bengal. So the report is also saying that all the other states which are coastal states, they are doing much better. They are creating a lot of economy themselves and outperformed many other states because of that. But it is exception for West Bengal, as the economy of West Bengal has declined over the past 60 years. Windfall tax on crude petroleum slashed to zero. So the government has scrapped the windfall tax on domestically produced crude oil. This change is effective from 18th of September 2024. The windfall tax on domestically produced crude oil will now be zero. The government announced this decision through an official notification. So basically, the windfall tax that is being produced on the crude oil is being scrapped, and this effective change will be happening from 18th of September. Basically, this tax is on domestically produced crude oil will now be zero. So all that particular crude oil that is being produced domestically within India will now be the particular windfall tax will turn to zero. The government announced this decision through an official notification. So officially, it will help a lot of states and a lot of people in the country, and also it will help in declining the surge price of the petroleum and diesels. India's exports shrinks 9.3% in August, trade deficit at 10-month high. So India's export recently fell by 9.3%, very big fall, in August, amounting to $34.7 billion. So basically, India's export is shrinking, and we have to see that what are the reasons that it is shrinking. The trade deficit hit a 10 months high of 29.7 billion. Import surged to 64.4 billion over the last years. Factors such as softening oil prices, reduced demands from China, and global recession contributed to the slowdown. So there are some factors like softening oil prices, like all over the world, the prices of oil has been softened. Reduced demand, okay, and the demand is being reduced all over the world because of some of the conflicts going on, and also a global recession, okay, as we see that a lot of layoffs are being done by big sectors, big companies these days. So for that purpose, this particular decline is kind of judiciable. Imports grew by 3%, driven by the sharp increase in gold inflows ahead of the festive season and reduced import duties on gold. So as we can see that the import is being growing by 3%, because the gold inflows ahead of the festive season. As we can see that a festive season is coming, Diwali and all that. During that time, a lot of people purchase gold. So for that purpose, the gold is being imported. And because of that also, the import duties are being reduced on gold. India's men hockey team won Asian Champions Trophy 2024. Very important, guys. Remember this thing. India's men's hockey team clinched the fifth title of the Asian Champions Trophy 2024. Remember, Intercontinental Cup. The Intercontinental Cup of the football was won by defeating India, and it was won by Syria. Okay, and if we go talk about the Asian Champions Trophy in hockey team, then in that India has clinched the fifth title at the Asian Champions Trophy. Jugraj Singh scored the winning goal, leading India to a 1-0 victory over China in the final game. This win marked a significant achievement for the Indians men's hockey team. The team has shown consistent performance throughout the tournament. Let me just refresh your memory also. So the Asian Champions Trophy for women's hockey team, it will be going to be held in Bihar, and the mascot for that is Gudia. So that point also, be remember that point also, and remember that this particular tournament was won by India, and it is the fifth time that India has won. Now let's summarize that what we have learned so far. So ICC, International Cricket Council, introduces equal prize money for men's and women's cricket World Cup. In Rashtrapati Nilayam to host Bharatiya Kala Mahotsav in late September. Swachh Bharat mission poised to enter in next decade, and SHS launched. Swachhta Hi Seva launched. Center asked platform aggregator to register workers on e-Shram platform so that they can have a particular knowledge of the new schemes and interest benefits that will be coming for them. Atishi Malena set to be new CM of Delhi. Haryana overtakes Punjab in GDP. West Bengal's decades-long economic decline. Windfall tax on crude petroleum slashed to zero. So the oil that is being produced domestically within India, the windfall tax will be reduced to zero. India's export shrinks by 9.3% in August. Trade deficit at 10-month high. India's men's hockey team won the Asian Champions Trophy 2024. And remember that women's Asian Champions Trophy is going to be held in Bihar. And that's it in this session. I know a short and crisp session, but that's it. We will meet again in next session that will be more knowledgeable, more interesting, and I hope to see you all there in that session. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and see you soon.